Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. You're in charge of your own health care in retirement. You are, not the doctors. You are. I have to say I'm very knowledgeable on a lot of subjects, but I'm very ignorant on a lot of subjects also, probably more so that way. Um, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I didn't have much experience with doctors as an adult. I was always very healthy. I worked out, I ate right, pretty good. And I just didn't have that much experience with doctors. But I'm going to tell you about a couple of times. The light bulb started coming on a little bit, and this is it. This is going to be a short video today, guys. I came down as a contractor. I wore these high work boots. They were about 8-inch work boots, and I came down with eczema. I don't know if you guys have ever had eczema. It's kind of like poison ivy on steroids. It was just nasty. And where I got it was around my ankles. And I didn't know what to do with it. It bothered me. It hurt, kept me awake. I finally went, like old man, I put it off for a little while. And I finally went to the doctor and he said, yeah, you've got eczema. He says, he gave me a prescription for some cream. And it went away after a few days. I thought, okay, no big thing. No big thing. And, well, about a week or so later, guess what? It came back. At that point, I decided that I was going to check into this. So I went online. First, I called my buddy who's into a lot of holistic care, health care. And he pointed me in the right direction. So I went online and studied eczema a lot. And then I also studied cures, natural cures. And one thing they suggested was doing a liver cleanse. Now, your liver, which I didn't know at the time, but I know now, your liver is like an oil filter on your car. You can change the oil every day, but unless you change the oil filter, it's still going to stay clogged up with dirt and crud, and it's not going to do the job. Well, that's the way your liver works. So I went on, it was a 2-week liver cleanse, as they called it. I didn't have to buy any special products or anything. I ate boneless, skinless, baked chicken and a small salad with organic dressing. I ate that twice a day for 2 weeks. And my eczema absolutely, positively disappeared. And I lost 10 pounds in the process because I wasn't eating that much. Plus, I wasn't eating a lot of the bad foods I probably shouldn't have been eating anyway. But it disappeared. I cleansed my liver naturally. And then the light bulb started going on a little bit. I thought, well, maybe I can take some control of all this. And a few years go by, and I ended up with vertigo. I don't know if you all have ever had vertigo, but I set my foot on the floor after getting up one day, and I started to stand up and fell over. I couldn't stand up. It was kind of freaky, actually. Once I figured out what it was, I went to there happened to be excuse me. There happened to be a ear, nose, and throat guy real close to me, and I made an appointment. I went in to see him, and you know what he did? He said, it's no big thing. You have blah, 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 blah. He gave me a video to watch on YouTube. He said, do these exercises, you'll be fine. A video. I'm going to a doctor. He tells me a video to watch. So I watched this video. It's like a 1-minute video. Do this, and your symptoms will disappear. And they did. So that really got me to thinking, maybe I'm in charge of my healthcare a little bit more. After my rheumatoid arthritis went into remission, healed, I was healed from that. I was still having some AFib issues with my cardiologist. And I mean, I was having some AFib issues, every 3 or 4 months, it'd be a problem. And a serious enough problem for me to go to the ER because I didn't know if I was having a heart attack or what was going on. Well, this goes on, and I finally asked, I said, what causes this? Because is there anything here that can cause this? He said, yeah, there's a few things. I said, what about alcohol? Can alcohol cause this? Yeah, if you're not used to drinking alcohol, it can cause that. And one of the times I went in AFib, I was actually on vacation, and I don't drink. I'm not a teetotaler. I'm not against it or anything, but I personally don't drink alcohol because I can't handle it. But while on vacation, we never left the property. I drank 2 beers a day. And by the 5th day there, I was in AFib. Okay. Another thing that can cause it is overeating. We went out to a restaurant one time, long time ago. 4 or 5 years ago, and I overate, and my heart went into AFib. So I'm finding out the hard way what can cause this. And then another time I was doing something. It was very repetitive, and I was getting kind of fatigued, and I overdid it, as a lot of people do. I overdid it, and I went into AFib again. So finally, next time I'm in my doctor, I said, "Doctor, why didn't you tell me about these things?" He said, "Well, it's just common sense." Well, it's not common if you've never dealt with it, you know. So I didn't put much stock in that doctor after that. And then I started my keto diet, and things got a lot better. Now I do research. If I do anything, I'm doing research online on any meds, any procedures. I'm doing a lot of research on my own. I'm going to make my own decisions. Because once upon a time, when I first started having this problem with my heart, I went to a cardiologist, and she raked me over the coals. I went there like 3 times. She had me do all these tests, and then she wanted me to do more, and then she insulted me. I mean, she was mean to me. Oh, it took all I could do to hold back, and I never went back to see her. And I found somebody that was at least had a little bit of compassion. But most of my peers, they've had hip replacements, knee replacements. I'm sure this applies to a lot of you guys. Hip replacements, knee replacements, shoulder surgeries, and it runs the gamut. And thankfully, I've been blessed, except by the grace of God, there goes I. I've been blessed with pretty good health, other than a few things. But at our age, your health can literally change in a heartbeat, a literal heartbeat. We need to pay attention to it. We need to listen to our bodies. One good thing that's come about me working out over the years is I know when my body's hurting. I know when I've done something to it. And you do too. You may not recognize it, but you know when something's a little off. Listen to your body and get lots of info on any procedures, on your meds, their doctors. You can research doctors on the internet. So it's not hard to do. So that's what I'm doing from now on. But anyway, I just wanted to pop up this little video today. If you got anything out of this, like and subscribe. Maybe share it with somebody who's seen every doctor in the universe or something. And until we meet again, I'm going to continue to press on towards that goal.